Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. Today, I am going to show you how to propagate mulberry plants by cuttings. We have many mulberry plants in our yard. Mulberry plants are relatively easy to root from their cuttings. Let's see how this can be done. First, we need a clean pair of sharp garden shears. To clean it, use rubbing alcohol to wipe the blades thoroughly. Remember to do this on both front and back sides of the blades. We use a white mesh nursery bag to hold some soil and sand mixture. You can use any other flowering pots as long as it is at least 3-4 inches deep. White mesh bags are great because they are biodegradable, and don't need to be removed before planting the rooted plant into its permanent location in the garden. Make sure soil is about 3 to 4 inches deep. We are trying to find young stems from the plant, which have more growth hormone and are easier to root. We want a long segment at the end of the branch which can be cut to many segments later. There should be many nodes where leaves grow from. Keep bottom of the segment in water so don't dry up. Now cut the stem into smaller segments so we have many to root. Make sure there are at least 3 nodes in each segment. Remove most of the bottom leaves so it can go into planting soil later. Only keep about half leaf on the top of the stem. Cutting right below a node ensures that a node is buried deeply under soil while rooting. Nodes are where new roots will emerge. Cut at an angle to increase the contact surface of the stem with soil and rooting powder. Next we scrape the bottom of the stem to remove its outer darker green skin, and expose its inner light green fresh. Do this carefully, not to deep cut the stem fresh. Exposing the inner stem is a good way to help stimulate the plant to grow roots. This is the rooting powder which can be purchased at most gardening stores. Rooting powder helps stem develop roots faster. It can cut down the rooting time up to half. Dip the moist stem bottom in rooting powder to make sure enough powder is attached to the stem bottom for about 1 inch deep. Use something thicker than a stem to poke a deep hole in soil. Carefully insert the stem into the hole, without losing rooting powder. Compact the soil around the stem. Water a few times to make sure soil become moist, but not dripping wet. We put the whole thing in a plastic tub, away from any direct sun. There are many other stems with rooting already from before. Water every week as appropriate. These cutting will grow roots in about 3 to 6 weeks, depending on temperature and the amount of indirect light they get. The ideal temperature for rooting is 70 to 80 degrees Fahrenheit. Happy gardening! Thank you for watching.